an Astro Mindfulness journey for the Decan of Capricorn 2, building the pyramid. I invite you now to settle yourself comfortably into the stillness of the present moment. Whether you choose to sit, lie down, or walk mindfully during this practice. You may wish to close your eyes or rest your gaze gently downwards. Bring your attention now gently to your breathing. Notice its natural rhythm. The inhale, filling your chest and bringing freshness and renewal. Allow the exhale to soften your shoulders. Relax your jaw. With each exhale, release tension that you're holding from your day, your week, your month. You don't need to carry it with you in your body anymore. Can you become aware of the weight of your body against the seat or the floor or the earth? With each exhale, imagine roots extending from your spine or your legs or your feet, whatever feels most natural, sinking deep into the earth beneath you. Call to mind all the memories that the earth holds as your roots sink deeper into it. All of our ancestors walked on this same earth back through the mists of time, even back to a time before humans. This earth is ancient and unmoving, the same bedrock from which the pyramids and ancient stone circles were carved. If you don't already have one, choose for yourself a mindful anchor. This is a place in the body where you feel the breath most clearly. It might be the contact of your body with the earth. Trace the journey of the breath in through your nose and down into your body, back of your throat, your chest, your lungs, your heart center, your stomach, and see where you connect with the breath most clearly and feel it most intensely. And bring your attention now only to that place. And breathe in to your mindful anchor and exhale from your mindful anchor. And know that your breath is always with you, offering to calm your nervous system and connect you with your body and the present moment. Wherever you are and what's going on with your day, your breath is there. You could just take a moment to breathe and connect with your mindful anchor whenever you need it. And whenever your thoughts drift, as they will do, just gently bring your attention back to your mindful anchor and breathe into it. And know that this is practicing mindfulness, because thoughts will do that. And we are always just practicing. I invite you now to join me in a visualization through a Saturnian time portal. Imagine yourself standing at dawn on the edge of a very ancient desert. The air is still cool. Grains of sand shift gently at your feet. You can feel the promise of the warmth of the sun as the new day is just beginning. As you look ahead, you can see rising from the horizon is a vast, half-built pyramid. You can see blocks stacked in perfect lines. The people look tiny, working already at this early hour. You can see the ramps spiraling upwards to the sky, holding their promise of what's to come. As you take your first steps forward, you're moving into the realm of Capricorn 2, a place where raw ambition meets enduring form, and where dreams are made into stone. You realise that you're carrying something, You are holding in your hands a blueprint. This might be your own project plans, your own goals, your ambitions, or maybe a long-held dream. As you walk across the sand towards the pyramid construction, a question comes to your mind. What am I building that will truly endure? Do I have the plan, will, and harmony to bring it into form? Become aware of your mindful anchor, your slow breath, and your feet steady in the sand. Maybe answers come to you. Maybe you will learn more as you continue on your journey. You're getting closer now, and the first figure that draws your eye is an imposing figure, robed in deep stone grey flowing garments, with a gravitas, moving slowly but deliberately among the workers. You know that this is Saturn, the ruler of Capricorn, the keeper of time, and the master architect. He carries the tools of his trade, checking each angle against the master plan. You appreciate his calm gravity, and you rest from your walk as you watch him patiently at his work. And then feel honoured when he finishes and joins you. He greets you and says, "Great works are built for centuries, not applause," and asks, "Does your foundation support the weight of your ambition?" Where in your life do you need stronger structure? What part of your plan requires patience and refinement? He sits beside you and asks to see your plan, and you look over your plans together. Just being close to him, you feel the cool, grounding presence of Saturn settle in your chest, the wisdom of this slow building process. Breathe in and let this wisdom settle into your bones. Breathe out any resistance you may be holding. Maybe Saturn has a message for you that's personal once he's seen your plans. But in time he has to return to his work, and you continue your exploration of the construction site. You're drawn to a place of busy activity, and your heart aligns with the rhythm of the steady strike of hammers. Here you find Mars, the chief builder, directing the workers as they haul blocks up steep ramps. As exalted ruler of Capricorn and Decan ruler of Capricorn too, Mars is bringing disciplined will, the power to act methodically, with strength and a story of passion and determination. You watch impressed as Mars works, and when he finishes, he joins you too. He reminds you that plans remain paper without action, and he asks you, where does your will show up in daily effort? He asks what practical step you could take today, however small. And is there somewhere you need courage to keep moving forward? He asks to see your plans, and as you share them with him, you feel Mars's fire sitting so close. This isn't reckless heat, but the resolve that lifts thousands of stones into place. As you sit with him gazing at your plans, breathe in this resolve that Mars gives you. Allow it to find your sacred fire within, and visualize it burning brighter with every inhale. Breathe out any resistance you hold to integrating Mars's gift into your own sacred fire. Maybe Mars has a personal message to you as he reviews your plans. In time, Mars gets called away and returns to work. When you rise up and move to seek rest and shade after the heat and the activity, feeling the exhaustion even though you haven't done the heavy lifting. You spot some shade away from the noise and the dust of construction as you move further inside the cool of the site. You hear a hum of voices in a shaded alcove, and as you turn the corner, you hold your breath at your first sight of Venus. Your first thought might be that she seems out of place in this construction zone. But as you move closer, you realize that she is guiding skilled artisans, carving inscriptions and delicate patterns into the pyramid walls. Symbols and pictures that tell stories of their time and give meaning to the stone. Maybe you trace your fingers over some of the finished work and sense deeper meaning within them. You find a place to rest in the shade where you can observe, enjoying this calm, harmonious, but still industrious work taking shape. In time, Venus takes a break and moves to join you. Venus, as co-ruler of the Decan, reminds you that strength alone does not endure. Beauty and harmony are what gives life to your creation. She has questions for you. Where can you bring grace or artistry into your work? Who do you need to collaborate with, and how can you honour their gifts? As the others have, she asks if you will share your plans, and she looks over them with you. As you sit near her, you feel and breathe in the softening presence of Venus, inviting balance, beauty, and relationship into your ambition. Breathe it all in, and as you exhale, breathe out, releasing any resistance to bringing Venus's gifts to your plans. Maybe she has a personal message after she's reviewed your plans. You feel like you could stay in this place forever, but a messenger arrives, inviting you deeper into the heart of the pyramid. So with Venus, you rise and walk through, marvelling at all that has been built as you move through the corridors and chambers, imagining what is still to come, until you reach a master chamber. Venus gestures to you where you might rest, and watch as Venus joins Saturn and Mars, and they gather around a table covered in scrolls. They discuss the progress of the day before they break and turn to you with some final advice. Saturn reminds you, we build so time will remember. Mars says we build stone by stone, step by step. And Venus adds we build together, each voice equal and respected. You realise that this is the message of the Three of Pentacles, the tarot card of this Decan. The vision becomes real through structure, effort and harmony, all equally honoured. They invite you now to reflect on who supports your work, and this can be in many different ways. Have you shared your vision clearly? Or will you now? And they ask, where could teamwork strengthen your plan? They now hold out their hands, invite you to the table. And from this place of power, you are asked to place the first stone of your own ambition on the ground. You are reminded to feel into the earth element, dense, steady, holding all those ancient memories you sunk your roots deep into. And the cardinal nature of Capricorn, the drive, the push to begin, to organise, to lead. With the help of the rulers, Saturn, Mars and Venus, you decide on and place the first stone. You may wish to affirm to yourself, using my words, or maybe choose your own. I commit to building what will endure, with structure, action and grace. You have placed your first stone in this place of power in this Decan of Capricorn 2, and you step back, proud and happy of this journey, and again see this unfinished pyramid of work in progress, and know that you now are a part of it too. You feel Saturn's steady presence and patience, Mars's disciplined drive, and Venus's harmonizing grace alive within you. Look again at the plans in your hands and ask yourself, what have I now learned? What am I building that will truly endure? And how do these forces help me? Prepare now to take 3 slow breaths. As you breathe in, integrate the wisdom you've accumulated on this journey, and as you breathe out, release any resistance. As you breathe in, integrate the wisdom you've accumulated on this journey, and as you breathe out, release any resistance. As you breathe in, integrate the wisdom you've accumulated on this journey. As you breathe out, release any resistance. As you prepare to take your leave of this place, thank Saturn, Mars and Venus, and begin to leave this construction site, making your way back through the chambers and corridors, out into the full light of day under the heat of the sun, and back across the sand of the desert. Return once more through the portal of time. As you continue breathing, feel the contact of your body with the earth, the chair or the floor, and slowly bring your awareness back to your room or your environment and the sounds around you. Stretch out your arms and move your fingers. Stretch your legs and move your toes. When you're ready, open your eyes. and prepare to move on with your plans, knowing that your first stone has been laid in that place of power, and that you yourself are carrying with you Saturn's foundational wisdom, Mars's action and sacred fire, and Venus's beauty, harmony and connection. I will leave some closing journaling prompts in the show notes. They may help you. And just as a final reflection, remember that under Capricorn 2, your ambition becomes real, not through force alone, but through the union of structure, will, and artistry. Travel well, friends.